So our today's topic is circumlocution. Circumlocution in elements of drama. And another similar word of circumlocution is periphrasis. Periphrasis means when there is a use of many words where few can work. When one uses a lot of words to express something and there is no need, then we say that he is taking the help of circumlocution, or there is circumlocution. Circumlocution is the use of an unnecessarily large number of words. Means you can express yourself into fewest words, but you are ambiguous, you are uncertain, you are doubtful, and for that you have to take the help of large number of words to communicate, to describe one thing or one event or one situation or one character. At that time we find their circumlocution or periphrasis. So it is the use of an unnecessarily large number of words to express an idea or to express a thought, a situation, a thing or a view or maybe anything. It is an ambiguous, that is doubtful or uncertain. Means when you are not sure what you are going to say at that moment, we can say that the things are uncertain or thoughts are uncertain in your brain, or maybe paradoxical way of expressing things. Expressing things may be an idea, maybe a thought, maybe an event or maybe a situation, maybe anything. When somebody wants to remain ambiguous about something, ambiguous that is uncertain or doubtful, or he is not sure about something or someone, and at that moment he doesn't want to say a thing directly, means he doesn't want to give us a correct idea, a certain idea of that particular thing. It means that a literary author or a writer is using circumlocution. So in a simple language, circumlocution is only that to use more and more words, but there is no need to use those many large number of words. So usually it is a symptom of bad writing. So how can we say that it is a symptom of bad writing? Because a writer is supposed to be the greatest writer if he is taking the help of the fewest words, or within fewest words he says a lot of things. But here we find a lot of difference, because he is saying less things into a, means taking the help of a lot of words, so into many different kinds of words. So that is called that there is a bad writing and there is not a good communication. So it happens when a writer is trying to describe something but he is unable. Who is unable? An author or a writer, maybe a dramatist, maybe a novelist, maybe a prose writer, an essayist, or maybe a poet also. Means if a writer is finding himself unable to get a suitable word or to express his ideas, his thoughts into very few words, then he takes the help of this, unable to come up with a clear explanation for it. So there is an exaggeration, there may be an amplification, or he seems to use unnecessary words for his description. He might instead talk around it. When we say that a writer can instead talk around it, what does it mean? That circumlocution means to speak round about. Oh, an unnecessary speech means there was no need of that, of all of that. And in the end, what we find, that in the end the complete description or presentation or the whole speech leaves the reader unsure what he wanted to say. In the end of the novel or of a story, of a description, the reader, they always remain still very doubtful that whatever has been described or presented, that that couldn't satisfy them, means they couldn't explain, they couldn't understand what was being said, what was being told, or what was being expressed by the writer. So in the end of that description, the reader, they are always very uncertain, very unsure what the writer wanted to say. So that is circumlocution. Too much circumlocution can make reading difficult. And why does it make reading difficult? Because the readers, they are always in a puzzle, in a confusion that what he wanted to tell us. So now the importance of circumlocution, it is much used in poetry, music and rhetorical speech. It is the embellishment and ornament, we can say, of putting different words together, so as not to say what a person wants not to say. Means it is just like a decoration or an ornament, an embellishment, because here an author, he can take the help of writing different kinds of words. He can put all of them together, and at that moment, whatever he wants to say, he can say, but he can also tell the things which was not decided by him to describe. So it is a way to set aside harsh speech and make words sound sweeter. It depends on the author that what kind of speech, what kind of words he is using, and make words sound sweeter. It makes the words soft and beautiful. So this was the importance of circumlocution, that we find the diction, the speech, that is not harsh but soft and beautiful and sweet. Its use is to express something ambiguously. It is employed to give different ideas to readers. So the great advantage to use circumlocution is that here we can find different kinds of thoughts of the author, and its use is to express something ambiguously. What does it mean? That something doubtful or something uncertain or something very fictitious, because we never come to know that what was being said. So that was circumlocution.